My mother said your sister's family will always come first. You are always last. My father agreed. I answered, good to know. So I put myself first in my own life. Separate money, separate plans. Then a family emergency hit them. They expected me to pay, but what happened next? Left them frozen. My mother didn't even pause her carving knife when she said it. Your sister's family will always come first. You are always last. My father nodded as if it were weather, not a verdict. I didn't argue. I just said, good to know. That was the moment I stopped waiting for a place at their table. I pulled my money back, my time back, my plans back. Separate life, separate future. And just when the silence between us finally felt clean, the family emergency hit them harder than any of us expected. They came to my door together and they thought I would open it. But I grew up in a house where the walls carried a quiet ranking system. You could hear it in the way footsteps changed depending on who walked in or how conversations rose when entered and thinned out when I did. No one said it outright back then. They didn't have to. The hierarchy lived in the small things. When Leia turned 16, the whole driveway glowed. My parents had parked a new car under the streetlight, the paint catching every shimmer. They stood beside it, waiting with a camera. I watched from the upstairs window as they handed her the keys. My mother's voice sharp with pride. Your future is worth investing in, she said. 6 months later, on my 16th birthday, the kitchen light hummed over a small cake. No candles, no surprise waiting outside. Just my father sliding a simple card across the counter. We're proud of you, it said in printed letters. I smiled anyway. I knew the script. Leia got the spotlight. I got the quiet nod. College followed the same pattern. Leia received checks for tuition, for books, for the apartment near her campus. I got a lecture about responsibility and the satisfaction of earning my way. You're independent, my mother said as if it were a flaw I'd chosen. You manage fine. So, I did. I stocked shelves in the early morning, wrote code for small freelance projects at night, and saved every spare dollar for community college. During my last shift at the grocery store before fall semester, I remember looking at the break room fridge. Someone had taped a picture of their family vacation on it. Beaches, umbrellas, arms thrown over shoulders. It struck me Leia had albums full of those moments. I didn't have a single family photo after age 13 where I wasn't standing on the edge of the frame. Graduation day for my associate degree came and went. My parents were out of town that weekend for Leia's baby shower. I crossed the stage alone, my name echoing in a hall of strangers. Afterward, I called home. My mother answered between errands. That's wonderful, honey, she said. But Leia's contractions started early and were helping her organize the hospital bag. I'll call you later. She didn't. When I transferred to a 4-year university on a partial scholarship, they called it a nice little achievement. Leia's wedding, however, was the event of the decade. They walked through the reception hall like they'd built it themselves. I stood near the bar while relatives told me how lucky I was to have a sister with such a perfect life.